I feel get, gal. Love the way it sit. Give me little noni. Sure. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a forget. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to the Urban Migration Podcast. My name is Jordan Lewis. I'm here with Urban Migration with my boys.
You know what it is. My name is Dwayne Johnson. You know what it is. Crooks Johnson, a.k.a. We're here with YYC Calgary Stand Up and all of Canada right now. We're doing this. A special guest right now we have on the Urban Migration Podcast right now.
No, already how it goes. It's your boy King Khan. One and only, the only one. Confidence, mad thing.
You know what it is. So, but it's been a long time
Everything
coming.
confidential.
You know, we did a lot of podcasts in the last couple of months, but this is one of the ones that I wanted to do so bad. You know, I know my dog. You know, I had time to chill with him before the podcast, months before that, and one of the smartest guys I know. He's a laid back, chilled out person. You know, you wouldn't know that. And lyrically, bro, I had an opportunity to do some freestyles with him, and I was like caught up with that. But I guess you guys know him in Calgary more than I do, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's start this up. Urban Migration Podcast is sponsored by G Original Clothing, Third Degree Everywhere, Jump Shot Records.
Yeah, yo, on that vibe, that's how I met y'all too, because it was that one second day I was in the studio, y'all just came in and y'all started freestyling over some beats, and I was shocked. I thought y'all guys had known each other for a while.
For real.
Because y'all both vibed so hard, but y'all hit that freestyle like wild. So where did that come from? Because I just started to get to know you guys, so I was like, where did you guys like connect like instantly, or is that like the second, third time, or?
Oh, I can ask that question
Yeah,
first
go for it,
because
'cause I'm
he's the
curious.
main person.
Yeah.
For me, when I was hearing him freestyle, I was like, damn, holy shit, I gotta get on my A game, you know what I mean? Because
So you had to show up in
I
the
listen
moment.
I listen to his music too. Sometimes I feel like, bro, you know how sick or much he is, like a freestyle, like not take nothing from his music, but the way he was able to come up, the same thing I did with you, like, but it was like I didn't want to take credit for my ability about that because I studied so hard on how to make words come together. But when I did my freestyle shit with him, I knew he was a problem. Like it was easy. You know, I knew he was a problem, so he made me better. He made me better. Like I understood it made me better when I was rapping with him, and I was like, shit, but. So that everybody out here in the world where you get this from, and you're starting this up like this, because
No, just, you know, music is something I try to live and breathe. You know, been doing music a long time at the end of the day. And I feel like I'm just stepping into my artist era right now. You know what I mean? So I try to do music every day. And, you know, confidence my name, because that's what I'm trying to give to the world. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit of confidence. So when you say, you know, like, you know, you say to yourself, shit, I got to bring my A game. And then at the same time, you're like, you know what I mean? You said it made you want to step up. You know what I mean? Like, that's confidence. You know what I mean? That's what my artist is to represent. And hopefully, you know, do you
feel that, like, as I said that you're a good rapper, I know that you are. Like, I could tell. Like, I know rappers like I could get with rappers that are probably further than you, anything, because what they say and what they choose to do with their lyrical, you know, with their lyrical gifts. And like, but do you think that you stay true to your game? And like, do you feel like, you said you've been doing this for a long time, right?
Yeah, why are you just stepping into your artist era?
There you go. Thank you.
You know, to be honest, right? And I'm gonna do, you know, just my homage to Bob Marley is like, you know, the Eyes music isn't about fame and fortune and chasing, you know, things of physical value. That's really not what my music is about. My journey, you know, really stems from a place of, you know, growth and struggle. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Turbulence and, you know, overcoming things, and you have to decide what kind of value you're going to transfer to your audience, right? I was going to say, you know, I don't really like the rapper context. I love rap music. You know what I mean? But my journey isn't about, you know, the validation of being a great rapper or a good rapper, or, you know, my journey is really about trying to transfer confidence into my audience, you know what I mean, and really kind of transmute the experiences that I've been through, you know what I mean, and then, you know, try to let my wisdom show, right? And humility is good for a man's ego, so you have to take risks, you know what I mean, and make different music, different topics, different energy, and yeah, you still reflect where you're from, right? But, you know, so I feel like it's my artist era now, because, you know, I feel like I just went through enough, learned enough, and now I want to try, like I said, it's not fame and fortune. I just want to be in front of as many people every week as possible to give them confidence in any way that I can. Just a betterment to music and energy, you know?
Is there a time in your life that you were like you wanted the fame, fortune?
Absolutely, and that's why I may never get it. Right, my artist comes from, actually, just to be deep with you, my artist comes from like a bargain with God. Right, I wanted to be, you know, 15, 16, rhyming, just putting stuff together, and you know what I mean. By the time my daughter was born, I'm like 20, you know, and she's coming, and you know, there's like an emergency, and I come to a moment where I have to bargain with God. I say, you know, just bring my daughter into this world with 10 fingers, 10 toes, and a smile. And honestly, I can't tell you I won't do all of that other shit to feed her.
And he gave you that?
But I said, you know what? Bring her to the world like that for me, and I'll never stop doing music. Right? So she came. She's beautiful. She's grown. He fulfilled he blessed me for what I asked for, right? And why I didn't, you know, why it wasn't about rapping and fame and da-da-da, because the impact you have at that time isn't worthy of the blessing that God gave you, right? So I have to live and go through certain things and, you know, be able to find confidence.
Damn.
Right? I have to find confidence in myself, in my journey, in my purpose. And then you have to love music. You have to love music more than you love anything.
Do you know
And music will love you back.
Do you know what's crazy for me? That you said that you had to bargain with God. A lot of people would think that that's impossible to do, but it's funny because I know in the story of Lot bargained to get the people out of the Sodom and Gomorrah, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, why would God even listen to us as a human being, you know what I mean? And when you say bargain, a lot of people would be like, who the hell is he to bargain with God?
Yeah.
But God's just like us. At the end of the day, he does. We can talk to him. He's personal, right?
Music.
It shocked me when you said I bargained with him. I'm like, you know, a lot of people would be like, how?
I couldn't. That's what I said. I was
If you
raw,
made my
right?
daughter-
I said, if she comes, I'm going to feed her by any means.
Yes.
Yeah.
She came. That's what I said, you know?
He said, okay. And he guided me and protected me. And
How long
and
did your daughter come after? Did you come at when you asked her for it? You came at the perfect time.
That day she came.
Hey,
we're in the we're in the
it's
hospital.
very healthy.
We're in the hospital. It's
so
an
there was an
emergency.
issue-
We
there was
don't
an
know
issue
if
going on
they
at
pushed
the
me
head.
out into the hallway.
Okay.
And I say, yo, I don't know what I can bargain with you. What I can give you.
Were you worried?
The most genuine, absolutely. That's why I'm talking to God.
Well,
You know what I mean? It's like a code blue thing. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
say, God, you bring her to this world with 10 fingers, 10 toes, and a smile, and I'll never stop doing music. Right? Because I believe that the message and the artist that time has allowed me to become, you know what I mean, can be a betterment
Why'd you
to
use
the world.
music? Why did she use
Music is-
crime? Why didn't she
No,
use
no.
anything that
No,
else
hold on.
not
I
to-
use music because it's pure.
Yeah, I
I use
get it.
music because it was the thing I had that I could invent
Oh, that's what
to
I want.
provide
That's what
the
it's
highest
the thing
form
that
of
you
value.
had. You know that God
God
gave
gift me
talent.
that.
Say no more.
And then now I'm asking for a blessing.
That's
So
what I
you
wanted
gave me a gift, right?
You were just
and I
strong,
can
yeah.
rap. You can go ahead
You're
and rap.
sick,
You
you're
can go ahead
sick,
and
it's
rap
fun.
yourself off, right? But
Yeah.
here, listen. What impact are you having with the music you're creating, right?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
where I come from to what I've been through to where I am today. That's why I say it's my artist era.
So you're ready.
Right? Because I'm ready.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Cool, though.
Right?
All right, broski. I believe you still.
An artist at the beginning of his journey, right? He emulates and creates from what he's seen, what's
There you
impacted him.
go.
And an artist in his in his era
Yeah.
creates what he wants the world to see.
So it's not about writer's block. When we talked about writer's block, and this is like life's block,
Well,
right? So
how do you-
life's block is go ahead.
No,
go
you're
ahead.
right. No, go on that
No,
thought.
no,
You're
no.
right,
I said life's block is a thing where people, it's unfair sometimes for people to go through things. If you, it's not how you.
Parenting is unfair. When you have kids, you
It's true,
sacrifice
it's true,
yourself,
you
your
sacrifice
identity,
that.
everything, right?
But
And
then
that's what I'm
yeah.
not to cut you off, but that's what I'm saying. What God blessed me with, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't give him what I asked in a negative outcome.
Or you're saying so the studio you're
because
rapping
God
before
said,
you think you
right.
rapping, he's not letting you blow.
He just saying you ain't.
You're not
that's
giving
not
me-
the. That's not the.
That's not it.
That's not your end of the bargain.
Yes, yes, yes.
And why he protected me and guided me and walked me through all of this time is because I always believed in that mission. So you
Nothing
know
lasts
you
forever.
got to get a
Nothing
career,
lasts forever.
right?
That's why you do songs like that.
Right, timeless.
Yeah, timeless songs. You know. What I
You know,
mean?
Timeless is actually written to be my last song. If that was the last song I ever wrote, that was to be my because you have to. You know, I wanted to show my daughters my youth things with pride.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So I found a career in the car business. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
And that gives you a level of, monetary that you can take care of things and, but to be honest, it's not in line with the purpose, right?
Yes, yes.
Because I haven't fulfilled my bargain yet, my
Yes.
end of the bargain. And he protected and guided both me and her all the way here.
So it's them time now.
So, but what the car business showed me was value. Because when value exceeds price,
Yes.
you will buy.
You will buy it.
And what every artist lacks, and I say this broadly, so including myself,
Yeah, me too.
is not what they're worth, but what value they provide to the audience and how to transfer that with purposeful intent, right? And when they hit that mark, bam,
Everything comes.
it's one shot. Because when value exceeds price, they will
Anybody's
buy.
paying to come to you.
Right.
They
So
just
when
sit there
you're,
looking at
when you're online, you see manufactured moments.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything you see online is the best of what they want you to see from that time.
It's hard to tell what's authentic.
Right. So that's why in this timeline right now, I'm just concentrating on building a live performance. You know what I mean? An hour and 20 minutes of music
Yes.
that I can captivate and hold your attention and provide, a moment to create a memory.
Are you there yet, or you feel like you're building that, or need to build?
You're
that
making
too?
a
I'm building it every day. Right now, I'm holding it down. I'm doing 4 or 5 hours
I see you
of rehearsal.
practicing
You know what I'm
live
saying?
all the time. Like that's crazy too, because a lot of people don't like to get that intimate.
No, live.
I mean, you
live
not
performance
live,
is
not
what it
live,
has
not
to
live,
be.
but I see that.
Yeah,
I see that you do some. I check you out. And I see that you'll be practicing. It's almost like it's a sport.
I'm getting
it's a
it.
sport for you.
I
It's like
know-
you're sweating. I'm like, this nigga put water on himself. Man.
Where
That's
they-
how hard you practice by yourself.
100%, bro.
I'm like, how you so sweaty?
Nobody in the room, bro.
Nobody, just
one
going
person
hard.
in the room.
And I see that, and that's hard.
1,000 people.
This guy's probably going off, like,
Bro.
wow.
Listen.
And you're like, yo, what's up, cuz? You done what it is? I'm like, yeah, right, bro. This nigga done
Bro,
that. So,
you know what?
That's crazy,
You know what? Get
bro.
rich or die trying, just to drop a gem, right? Remember that moment where
Yes.
50's on the treadmill and he's da da da.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
that.
in the club. You know what I mean? What he's showing you in there is the transfer from belief to knowing.
It's annoying.
To believe
already-
is a doubt.
Yeah. To
When
have
you
faith.
know, it's like Noah with the
Yeah.
ark.
Yeah.
He didn't believe in nothing.
No.
He knew.
He had
So
faith.
he built.
Yeah, faith. And
he
too,
built
because-
it.
And I feel,
No.
yeah, but I know what you mean. No, what you said,
can't
new
believe in
and faith.
something.
No, I get you're right. New and faith. And you know what's so crazy about that those two words? Because new and faith is kind of the same thing. Like I'll put my life on it that is gonna happen, but I have faith it's gonna happen. But it's also like I knew, but it's not. You can't know unless because you have. If you knew
That psychology, hold on, that psychology
Yeah.
is your life's, what do they call that? Like the algorithm, the unknown algorithm of your life
Yeah.
lands on how you discover the transition from believing in something.
Yeah.
To believe is to doubt.
Yeah.
You cannot believe in something and know that it's true. Belief is lack of fact.
That's fact. Yeah.
To know something.
My dog.
To know something is it's like building something that nobody can see, but knowing, not believing, knowing that one day they're gonna go, wait a minute, we needed that. So you see me rehearsing, you see me drilling down because I spent a lifetime in the studio. You know what I mean? I spent 10,000 hours in the studio.
There you go.
20,000 hours in the studio.
That's like
shit you not.
14, 15 years.
And
I can get that number. I know
never
that.
put out the amount of music or the quality of music, right? The quality is always there because, you know, you love music, so every song you're trying to work to get better, right? Mm-hmm. It's all mixtape things and, you know, a couple original joints. So didn't get to really build a catalog.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like a viable catalog. But what I did do was hone a craft, was drill down on a place that I can go. And like I said, what Cars did was showed me how to create value. And that's where I transitioned from just rapping and just to confidence.
Yeah.
Because I can give you confidence.
100%.
I can train you to become confident.
Yes.
I can provide avenues and means of value within my artistry.
Yes.
Right? And the platform as an artist to direct my audience into a positive state. And music is meant to create a memory for me. Right? Every song you create is only for that moment. It's going to connect with somebody. It's going to spark a thought or change a heart or inspire an action. Right? And to captivate that in front of somebody and consciously know, like, you know what I mean? You spend 20 years doing something. You spend a long time doing something. You become wise to the world.
So you've been here from the beginning, right? So how do you feel Calgary artists are transitioning right now? Like,
Yo, I love Calgary, man.
I know you do. Of course, you're Calgreezy.
Compared to what though? That's why I was
like, because he's been here in the game for a long time.
I get
so
that,
what's the
but
transition
people always love the
that
place
you
they
see?
came from, and it's blind
And they
loyalty
hate.
to a point.
I don't do any of that.
Blind loyalty.
You know what?
Like
One
that?
thing.
Sometimes it's blind loyalty.
I don't do
sometimes
any
it's
of that.
bandwagoning.
Listen to me. I don't do any of that. I love all artists for their art.
Yes.
If you show me you love what you do and you putting it in, I'm a listen. Mm-hmm. If you're down to turn the beat on and rock it, I'm a rock with you. Because confidence enters with no fear.
Yes.
And I'm not in anybody else's lane. I'm not mixing and mingling in the rumors and in the this or that, because my music and my character and my position has always just led itself. And that's what I mean, like my artist era, right? Calgary, you know, there's shout out to artists that really put it in. You know what I mean? Some artists really squeezed out the lane. You know what I mean? Carved their own space. And with different purpose and reason, right?
Yes.
Discovering my own. Like I said, my artist, my journey different. Mm. I want to be, when I close my eyes and I see the success of my career, right? They asked Bob Marley, they say, you know, do you know that you're rich? How does it feel to be rich? He said, what is riches?
Money is, I remember that interview.
Right? What is riches? Because Bob Marley just wanted to be at the next show.
I can't go with this.
Bob just wanted to be at the next show.
Yeah.
Teaching. Yes.
The heart of the music was the reward. Mm-hmm. So you don't get caught up in anything else and anybody else's thing, because I'm not buying attention. Mm. I'm creating value.
So to circle back, one of the things I wanted to say this is one of the ways that I describe it, is that someone told me that they wish that they could accomplish something. And I told them, I'm like, yo, wishing implies lack thereof. Wishing implies that you don't have it. If you switch from instead of I want it to I intend to get it, your entire mode switches from like, oh, I hope it comes to me, to like, oh, instead of wishing for it, I'm going to go get it. It's that confidence, like you're saying.
This is why you find me blindly in the spot rehearsing. 1 hour, 2 hours. I'm working. Some days I'm doing 3 days, 4 days a week. I'm doing 6 hours of music by myself, just to know what it's sounding like. And at the same time, I'm writing new music.
Yeah.
In between that, I'm dropping verses and da-da-da, and I'm pulling up. And
do you listen to the music that's going on playing right now, the young youths and all that, or you keep yourself away from that for creativity?
I stay with my ear to the culture.
For sure.
But I try not to let the culture, because it, like I said, you have to move from belief into knowing. And I know that confidence can be a betterment to his audience.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, some music's gonna be raw, some concepts are gonna be this and that. But if you follow me down this line, right? With my bargain to God, I'm never gonna quit.
So how much
And it's
music we're
always
gonna hear
gonna get
from you
better,
in the next
right?
in the next after this interview? So you're talking to Calgary. So now I could say I'm not putting you on no vibe. So now people are gonna be like, okay, I hear what you say. Could you sound smooth with telling what you're telling? And I know you have a whole archives in Calgary. You know, I just got out here and I've been listening to you and I've been listening to a lot of artists. I'm like, yo, this guy's sicker than most of them. You know what I mean? But you just explain why you catch your time up and why you chilled back for a second. Now you're ready, right? So let us know, like, it's people. So right now, people are gonna be looking for you. Like, what's your next
You
project?
know, always be underestimated and underrated.
Who, you?
That's just a general rule.
Sure, did
Of,
people treat you
of
like
success. No, you know
No?
what? I try to be humble, grateful, and successful. And in order to do that, I always try to get in where I fit in
Yes.
and apply leadership by example.
Love it.
Right? So you got to be coachable in life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And there's always going to be a mentor out there, somebody out there who can get you to wherever, whatever level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at this moment, right, I'm working to break through.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And you know, the shows in Calgary are awesome, for example, right?
I love it. I like it.
But let me break down the mathematics for you, right? We cop a venue, we grab 20 artists, they grab 20 friends. They all come down, those 20 friends support those 20 artists, one artist at a time. Meanwhile, the venue wins, the promoter wins, the viewership of the night shrinks, right? And the attention span of the people who came
It's very.
really because
Let's tell my
so
son about that.
by putting together an hour of music, right? What I'm trying to do is build something that earns their attention.
Captivates.
I want them to leave, you know, my event and say, "Fuck that
Damn.
ticket was cheap."
Yeah. Hey, when's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next one?
That ticket was cheap.
Yeah.
So,
Create a memory, transfer a value, and let me earn my place.
so you ready to
in
do that
music.
right now?
And what my goal is, right, is to create 1 hour of music that I can return to every day for the rest of my life. So whether it's, you know, three
Trying to make a
cities,
platinum
three,
album.
3 cities a week, it's not even platinum. The numbers won't
I
matter.
think that you'll make one. So
To me,
Yes,
what
you
it
just-
is to create the opportunities based on the music and the artist that I become.
Yes.
That'll put me in 3 different cities a week. That'll put me in front of 550, 10, or 10,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And on to the next. So before they can ask me, "Hey, did you know you're rich? How you feel now you're rich?" I can reply, "What is riches?"
yes,
because
so just
music-
get that Bob Marley cult right back to
No, but
right?
music to
Oh,
me,
yeah.
I
That's your
feel
riches,
I feel
okay.
like music owes me 72 virgins.
I thought you were about
Like
to
I
say
put a
72
lifetime into
72
music.
million.
So when I say my artist era,
Yes.
you know, and I don't mean like,
I know.
but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I feel
yeah.
like my music era is me pulling the pin.
Yeah.
There you go. Blow the fuck up.
Okay, let's go. Right? I
That's
don't,
fair. I like
you know,
that. I like that. I like
we can manufacture moments online, right? I can create and social engineer emotion and viral moments to get there if that's, but
Part of the
you
game.
can't sustain it if the artist isn't there,
Yes.
ready. And that's, you know, what I put myself in. We're gonna release, you know, I think I got a banger coming right
You
now
think?
called
Or you better
Tsunami.
have you
Tsunami.
better have
No,
Tsunami fucking forwarding right now. Wave on this
I'll
game,
even drop
right?
you a little gem for it later.
Cool,
But
no? You're about to get in the booth anyway, but Tsunami won't hear the Tsunami. Got moved like Tsunami. I don't even know why I said it like that.
I'm telling you right
But I
now.
know, but you're sick, but yo, like I said, I freestyled with this guy. It was crazy, and
it was lit.
he made me feel like I couldn't have fucked up. What do you mean, bro? Like,
Man, you're tough, man. What
I
are you
didn't
talking
say
about?
that.
Yo,
I just waited for
bro.
this nigga to say that
Yo, you
shit.
know that already,
I don't
bro.
say that, but I know that still.
You know
Not
that,
the
you know you're
confidence.
tough.
You might surely got me trying to do all fucking freestyle shit. This guy's not
See,
even in it, bro.
But that's what it is, yo. Everybody, I think that's the purpose of what we're kind of trying to do here in Calgary is to not just inspire ourselves to be a better version of ourselves, but inspire each other. Because like the more you're inspired, the more Dwayne's inspired. The more Dwayne's
course.
inspired, the more I'm inspired, and it kind of goes in a circle. Imagine what it does to like the guys behind the cameras and the lights and the rest of the city and the community,
You
right?
just started got to do tracks with each other, bro. Everybody else, we don't know.
But I don't even know about that because like
it would be crazy,
it's
like
tough,
honestly.
though.
But then
Who do you
people
choose
be
to work with?
intimidated
Who do
by
you
working
choose to
with
work
him.
with?
There you go.
Who
Something
do I
like that.
choose
Like,
to work
like,
with?
you probably
Yeah.
Like in town?
Like
You
on an
don't have to
intimate
get no
level.
names if you don't
Like
want.
let's say you're
You
creating
feel
a
like
track
it's
with
an
someone.
artist?
Can anyone come and like pitch you? Do they have to pay a
Oh, he's
price?
approachable. I
Do you
can
have to
see he's
vet them or
approachable.
like?
I'm approachable. I just like a no nonsense music.
Yeah, you
Ah,
go.
You know
okay,
what I mean? Like-
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like you can't really buy my music like that. Like I'm not just gonna sell you a verse to like.
Gosh, you.
What about writing
To
verses
get
for
you to-
people?
It's gotta fit a
Nah.
R&B. Can you write R&B?
don't-
Obviously you can.
I don't.
Like
I don't know. Like working on a project with an artist that like I personally, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
the growth, I see what you
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
in,
I
and I'm
get
like,
you,
hey,
I
I
get
want to
you.
invest
You're not
that
gonna just
space.
waste your time, dude.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's about, right? It's about transferring that confidence. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, yes.
Playing the part
I like
wherever
that.
you can, and that's how mentorship really is, right? Is like, you know, so I try to think of myself like, you know what I mean? It's like I've gone through many ego deaths in life, right? The version of you that people hold in their minds, right? You have to shed in many ways,
Yes.
right? And the competition that is hip hop, that is rap music, that, you know what I mean? I gotta be the baddest, I gotta da-da-da or whatever in order to be seen, and I gotta da-da-da. Like, God saved me from that. And I'm not saying I didn't go through that, I'm just saying I'm grateful. And at the end of the day, to show that gratitude, I'm trying to like develop a lane, a sound of music that just shows Calgary, shows my hometown, that like, you know, shows my daughter that when it comes to your purpose,
Yes.
right? It's what do they call that? Persistence over resistance,
Yes.
right? And at that moment of, you know, doubt, you've got to have the confidence to kill it. And I feel like I'm the angel of confidence, sent
Well,
to
then
kill all the
you
demons
better
of
make
doubt.
sure that you when you rap that shit, because I'll tell you one thing. I know a lot of people don't even have that superpower. You know, like people, confidence is something that either you have to go through a whole bunch of bullshit to get it, or you already have it. But then even having it, sometimes you might use it in the wrong way and fuck up yourself. Like as you said, like you want to show people how to get that because you went through the fucked up situation and why. And I thought you've been doing this music for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you were good at the whole time. Do you know what stopped you from blowing or why?
You know, I'll share you a secret that
You
all
go, I wanna
artists
hear the
again.
secret. I don't have that.
This
Let
is
me hear
it.
this. Let me write
no,
this down.
this is a gem, though,
You
right?
can
We create paradigms or paradoxes for ourselves, right? So you love the people around you, they enrich you, right? In
Yes.
your talents and in your aspirations, and you know what I mean? And musically, right? You want everybody to come, right? And sometimes you know the whole time that you could go.
Yeah.
You're just not willing to go alone. So if we all can't go, I'll just stay here.
It's an unselfishness.
And no, it's not an unselfishness. It's a paradox, right? Because the truth is if you're willing to go alone, you can at that point, you know what I mean, come back for the real ones in any way that you want. The same way that, like, you know, the camaraderie, you know, you hang out with your boys, you're a young man, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, this guy gets a job, this one gets a girl, this one da-da-da, and everybody kind of spreads out into their life, right?
Yeah, life happens. Yes.
But when you come from, like, you know, the pharaoh, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you come from, like, every day, you know what I mean, just living it and with your boys and shit, you want everybody to go. You want everybody to make it, right? And, like, you'll create things and be like, hey, you can do this. You know what I mean? Da-da-da. And if you do that, and you know what I mean? And what you're really doing is, like, people want to support you, and some people will devote themselves to that energy.
Yes.
But because it's not really connected to their
It's
purpose.
not their dream.
It's not their dream.
And at the end of the
Right?
day, we talked about it on another
So
podcast.
it's
And
not anybody else's fault.
Yeah, yes. I'm
Right?
about to
But
say,
what
it's
you've
so
done
hard
is
to separate
create
that.
what you've done is create a paradox in your mind where like
If they knew
if you
that I was
just
that
if you
sick, why
just
didn't
took
they
the
help me?
confidence in yourself
Yeah.
and drill down, right? And that's why you find me just rehearsing.
It will separate the fucking
I
artists
will
from,
not
it
fail.
separates rappers from artists.
Nobody can save you
It
up there.
separates your life. Like,
Yeah.
Right. And that's the last step. Like I said, I spent 20,000 hours in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
about
My
that
artist era now isn't about, hey, I'm going to make an album. I'm going to da-da-da. Nah, I get it. Right? I walked away from a beautiful career. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it showed me one of the last needed pieces.
so when you blow, you're not gonna be like. I always ask people that when you blow, when you do, are you gonna be like this? It's about time, or you're gonna be like, I knew it would happen, and
No,
how are you
I'm-
gonna
I'm-
adjust to that?
I'm
when
never-
you-
I'm-
how are you
I'm-
gonna adjust to that?
I'll never acknowledge that.
You never
I'll
acknowledge.
never
it. So when it
acknowledge
comes
that.
to that,
I just want to get down.
yeah, what when
to
people
perform.
hear you, so then you're gonna start getting checks. You're gonna have millions of dollars that
next show.
I'm putting that into
show.
There
The
you
next
go.
show.
I believe you.
If
You know what? I'll
listen,
give you that.
Heart.
I'm saying that.
Listen to an awesome
All right,
awesome
let's do that.
another gem.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I study artists. Okay?
Okay.
Vibes Cartel just got out of jail.
What do you feel about
Right?
that?
It's a glitch in the matrix, bro.
Do you think it's a good thing or a
It's a
bad thing?
glitch in the
think
matrix.
it was a good thing or a
Buy
bad
a
thing?
lottery ticket.
I don't think it. No,
I believe. No, hold on.
was
I
like,
believe.
yo,
I
wanna
believe.
be- Yo, there's the
Listen.
first person I heard say this because no disrespect to
Glitch in the
Jamaicans. I'm a
matrix.
Jamaican. Don't
Glitch in the
fucking piss
matrix.
me off. Yo, bro. If that was your family member that died, you wouldn't want this nigga on road. And
No,
sees the
but
glitch-
hold on.
The
Hold
glitch
on.
in the matrix. How does he out here doing
Because
the most?
persistence
Yeah.
over resistance.
Yeah, right.
And listen, a bargain with God was made.
Which God was he praying to?
Bargain with God. Time out.
Yeah.
Listen to the power of music.
I get it.
No, listen.
Yeah, I know.
This is how powerful artists can become.
And that's crazy.
Because, hold on. But he now has a choice. This was what I was talking about, the gem. Because he said it himself, right? Two things that Vibes Cartel said that inspired me and really opened the window into like his mindset for me.
Never
right?
give up.
No. Right? God is the greatest. So three things.
Obviously.
God is the greatest. If you love music, music will love you back.
Yes.
Okay? And then he said, for 13 years, I topped the dancehall charts from prison. But every year, come award time, when he checks Spotify or any of them, he just see Bob looking down at him like, what's up, man?
Rule, bro.
Now, hold on. But you see what Bob had? Heart. You get me? Bob took a chance and stood for something and definitively made a
different person.
positive impact.
Yes.
So here's the
That's like Vibes
here's
is
the
trying to switch
bargain
up
with
on that
God.
vibe.
Here's the
You
bargain
think
with
that's
God.
what Vibes did that same thing and said, "Mana, good to them."
I think he had to.
He had to, right?
And the power that his
Then
artist
he goes
has.
back to the gun talks.
No, hold on. You listen. I fell in love with gangster rap,
On it.
but it is not the most healthy music to raise your children.
When
on.
did you figure that out?
Too fucking late.
Oh,
You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? What the
I just
fuck?
wanted to know. Are you smart as
Too
fuck?
fucking late.
Too
I-
fucking
I'm
late,
just-
and it
I'm
left
just-
me bitter.
That's why I
It
know
left
you're
me in a
smart,
time
at
when I
least
looked
you're
and I
honest
said,
person. It's easier to
you
talk
know,
to you,
everybody they cloned Tyrone,
and
and I was Tyrone.
You were fucking him. You look at the guy.
No, listen, what I'm telling you though, it's
This
all of
guy's
us.
killing me.
Yeah.
When they
Well,
say
they-
television, we
It's
don't
all of us,
understand
yeah,
because
yeah.
it looks, and we look at the television and we're like, what all of what comes from there. But how you respond, how you act, how you think is all being rationed from like what you see, the content you take in, and the culture that you absorb yourself by.
Does that
right?
make you go crazy sometimes? Depends on you.
No.
I'm not talking about
No,
you.
it-
Don't
it-
talk for yourself.
hold on.
I'm just talking about other people that feel the same way with you. You ask them.
There's no escape, right? So
Of what?
hold on, the conflict, the cognitive dissonance of knowing better but still
But
loving
This
it.
guy's
Yo.
dropping some.
No, that's good. That's
The
good.
cognitive
Words, you fucking-
dissonance of knowing.
The words
You know what I mean?
said.
Pussy ain't nothing but,
I got
fuck
you.
Martinez.
Cognitive
Fuck.
dissonance,
Yo,
yeah.
my first rap was Two Live Crew band in the
Oh, fuck,
USA.
the worst your mom made you play that?
My dad bought me that from
Of
the store.
course he did.
Motherfucking French teacher caught me singing that shit down.
Yo,
the
you're God.
What the fuck? In the office, I said, "You're
Nice.
giving me that shit back." My daddy bought me that shit.
Yeah. I learned some stuff
Okay.
from that shit too.
Yo, I got 500 lines.
Booty,
I'm supposed to
booty,
write
booty.
500 lines. I
will
will
not
not.
say
I'm writing a letter to Uncle Luke. These crackers got me tripping. You understand what I'm saying?
So
My mama
I
come
get
in,
that
walk
booty
over my
up.
shoulder, walk over. She
booty
like,
up.
I try to flip the page back to the page with the fucking lines on it.
Yeah.
She catch the. She said, "What's this?"
No, but he had
Oh,
the
you actually
Yeah, I wrote a letter to Luke, Joe. What are you talking about,
because
bro?
back in those days, you
What?
could get,
Music is a
the
rebellion.
artists back in the day.
Music
They would show
showed
you where
me-
they're from. They have all the lyrics in the back.
Music showed
Yeah,
me.
for real,
This
for
is
real.
what I'm saying. Music is a rebellion. It's a
You know,
revolution.
it can
Every
be for both.
concept, it's one of the only things in this world you ever create that's genuinely unique.
Yeah, it depends on how you create it because you know who created music, right? Let's not go
Yes,
there.
no, this is why the bargain
Let's not
with
go
God
there.
works. It is there.
Let's not go there.
No, this is why you have to listen.
Let's go there.
This is why I am the angel of confidence,
Yes, and we
sent
know
to
that-
kill
you
the
know that-
demons
and
of
you know-
doubt. Because
Music is the most influential thing in the world. You could use
Music-
it for bad or good.
Listen.
What do you choose to use it for? What? You know who made the music?
Let's go.
Let's not say it out.
tell me,
But
why not?
Well,
we just want to get there. We're talking about you next.
No, we should talk about it. We should talk
redemption.
about it. This is-
No, redemption. What's one of Bob Marley's biggest records?
Redemption song.
Redemption songs.
Freak
Why?
out there.
Because if you don't go through it,
Yeah.
there's no
Oh, see,
good.
but
So
okay, here's my question.
listen, this is why God can't just kill the devil.
Yeah.
Because the devil, he can't even wrong the devil for being the devil. It's the part, it's the purpose, it's what he had to play.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
He knew it. So let me tell you, free my people, all of my people, black or white or good or evil. How can we starve when I can feed you? Follow my lead and I will lead you there. He will lead you there.
Hey,
Listen,
give
this
them
is
the
why
track.
there's the music
Give
industry.
them the track. Did I find that?
Give him the
This is,
track.
no, not yet.
Where's that song? You had that song?
Yeah, I got the
Shit.
record, but it's
Well,
called
good.
Feast. You know what I mean?
All right.
Because
Give him the feast.
at the end of the day, you must go through, and you must, you know what I mean? You must search for redemption.
Okay, here's my question though to interject. You, me, Dwayne have all been through all this shit that we've kind of we're at this point. We're stepping into our arts and we're stepping into this point of redemption. What are we doing for the rest of the younger generation before us who's gonna go through it no matter what, right? Because they need that redemption.
Be a rebel.
But
No,
do
you
we-
have to be a rebel
What's our job
musically.
for them? Do we make it easier for them? Do we tell them, yo, we did it too, and now we're out of it? And we're
There's
okay?
no making
Why
it
is
easier.
right
Listen,
now?
there's no making
What are
it
we doing for
easier.
them, then?
Listen, there's no making it easier.
Yeah.
They're coming for your throat.
No
They don't
matter
give
what,
a good
whether you got a
God.
team or
Listen,
not.
they have been trained. The content, the media,
Sexual
everything
ads.
in their life right now has trained them
Every billboard.
to. This is why they say the good die young, bro. Because they don't live
they
long enough to
want-
realize they could do something else.
Yeah.
They gave themselves 100% right into a wall. Bam! And he died too young. Yeah, sure he did.
Why
right?
did he die?
But the commitment to that energy, right? That's how you get Kurt Cobain's. That's how you get Tupac. That's how you get Biggie. They all died too
Why
young,
you so
sure.
mad,
But
though?
they-
No, I'm,
Energy,
listen,
that's
hold
what
on,
I'm saying,
hold
not
on.
you.
But was it Malcolm X or Martin Luther? One of these dudes
Both of them.
was grimy as heck
That
in the
was-
first
that
half
was
of his
Malcolm
life,
X,
right?
that was Malcolm
Came
X.
up and had something to say to the rest of the world at 40. So would Tupac, this is back to my journey personally, right?
Yeah.
Would Tupac be Tupac Shakur at 45?
No.
Or would he look back with wisdom and say that, you know
He
what?
would have looked back for 100%.
No. That's why he's dead. No, he's
Because-
dead.
no,
because
because-
his purpose wouldn't allow him
Yeah,
to
but
create
here's-
a
but
world
here's what-
beyond what he was sharing with the people.
But he also showed me his
You understand what I'm
confusion.
saying?
There's a
We wouldn't
time
have
I
had
looked
this-
like,
we wouldn't be
okay,
having this
we're done
conversation.
here.
But you're right in a way because we seen Tupac act like a fool. And I seen Tupac go to watch. I seen Tupac look at himself, you know what, and said, fuck, I'm fucking up, bro. I can't do this, man.
Big up, he's a-
I mean, so this is where he showed us himself because when you're looking at Tupac doing all this shit from Brenda has a baby, this and this, and then he gets angry and he goes to Suge and he's angry, but then he goes back to his part with his life where he's like, yo, honestly, what am I doing, Dad?
No, right. Because
That-
hold on.
so-
because hold on.
so there you go.
Captured in the moment of desire.
Of
Right?
potential
Makes sense.
redemption.
Right. So
Yeah.
now are you saying to yourself, am I creating the best, the highest vibration, the highest frequency
But when he learned
of the
that, he
magic?
died.
Hold on,
That's
the
crazy.
magic. Okay, you see Brenda had a baby, and you see All
Keep
Eyes
your
on
head
Me.
up, All Eyes
See,
on-
these are all enchantments.
Yes.
Okay.
This is why I say music is an originality, because you're tapping in
To the time in the moment that you were in?
not just you.
Some other.
This is how they cloned Tyrone.
First of all, fuck the bitch in the click UK West Side motherfucker though. How do you go
Right.
from that?
Now go back 2 years or whatever it is
I
to
know.
UNITY.
Unity.
You get me? Now
Yes.
the industry will decide by jamming money
Yeah.
down,
Into it.
and it's the reward. This is why I love sports, but I don't watch them
Self-destruction.
because they're factories.
Yeah, you're right.
There's 500 jobs in the NFL, and you got thousands and thousands of kids from elementary all the way up to high school and college dreaming of
That's
entering
right.
into this place.
Knowing
It's
that
a lottery.
they're not going there.
There's 500 jobs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're stealing, right? Instead of empowering them. And sure, athletics is great. And yes, you know what I mean? Gridiron and camaraderie is awesome. But the reality is that the smarter your people are, the better your society is going to be.
100%.
So instead of, that, but it's the gladiator, right? Are you not entertained? This is all for Caesar. And that's what Bob Marley has over Vibes Cartel, is until, this is why I say the
forever.
bargain with God.
Yes.
No, he now has the opportunity.
And he's not doing it.
No, what do you mean he's on the recoup, man? Spent 13 years in prison. He's just touring the world one time. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me this the other day. They're like, oh, he was in Trinidad, right? And he only got 975,000 or something, and his show bill was 1.1 or 1.2. Should he have gone on stage?
Why not?
No, because I got other shows coming, and if those people see me stammer here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get jammed up all the way down the line, and that's not
But
the
I feel he
precedent.
should be happy that he's out of jail.
Time out. It's
I
not
don't
about
think he should
happy.
be
He
out
fought.
of jail.
He fought relentlessly,
No, he did that
tooth and
shit.
nail,
No
because
disrespect,
the
fight.
glitch in the matrix doesn't come just for anything and anybody. So when you see him say
So
God
he
is
must
the greatest
have-
on
he
his
might
head,
call you
and he
that.
come out and he's talking,
Must
if
be
you
the
love
judge that
music,
he's
music
talking
love
about.
you. I was #1 in dancehall for 14 years, but every
Yeah.
year I look up and see Bob, I'm not the greatest. So you know what he's got to do now?
What's he gonna do?
He's got to recoup, rewind, and he's got to come back in, because you see Little Addy and the
Yeah.
other artists, his sons, they're taking over that space here in the next 18, 24 months, because he has to take the quantum leap to become the greatest reggae influence of all time. And he's not going to do that through dancehall. He has to find a sound, a fusion, and a new form
Yes.
that says, hey, I'm here for the betterment.
You think he's gonna do it?
Yeah.
That's why he was released.
It's
That's
God.
me
Yeah.
So you think
saying,
it's deeper than-
Art, you think the devil let him out?
Could be actually.
I'm not saying it couldn't, but I'm just saying, God, when you stray far off your purpose, if your purpose was to be in prison and the demon got and the devil got you out,
Yeah.
he'd have got hit by a bus on the first day.
No.
Yeah.
Listen,
the devil
He'd have got out, bam, licked by a bus. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
a billion
yeah.
ways to
We'll
die.
see.
Choose
We'll
one.
see. We'll see. We'll see.
Take the
No, but
bus.
God don't
That's
play
the
with
show.
your purpose. That's my thing. If he had done something so egregious, right, that it was unredeemable,
Yeah.
he would have he'd have rotted in there,
Yeah.
with his disease, graves, and whatever else. God would have said, "That's you, bro. Hold that."
Yeah.
But
You're on your own.
just like a man's journey, right? Like I said, I bargained with God at 20.
Yes.
Is the music I'm making, right? Sure, it might even be fire from there, right?
Yeah.
But is the artist, is the mindset, is the man,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Committed to something worthy of the blessing I was given for the, the bargain I made.
Yeah.
So you have a mission right now, bro.
That's it.
There's no stopping you then.
None.
What you're saying? So when we're gonna see your next, I don't want to put you. What's the next video?
Right now,
bro?
right now the
Come on,
takeover's
bro.
about to
I want
drop.
to see a ting, bro.
We
As
just
a fan, I want to see
we
a
just
ting,
served
man.
up a hit. We're gonna drop here, Tsunami. You know what I mean?
Cool,
Try to
bro.
get
Yes.
summer's hot right now, so you know what I mean. We're gonna start with the ladies first, but you know what I mean. I got a pocket full of new music. My goal isn't to like I said, I'm gonna I've been setting up a headliner show where I can put on 60 to 90 minutes of concentrated music. I'm gonna select a few Calgary artists. You know what I'm saying?
Do an unplug,
and you know what I mean.
You should.
I'm not even. I really want to push it, and you know what I mean. Go for like 300, maybe 400 cats, and jam tickets, because at the end of the day, my goal, like I said, is to transfer value, entertain, hold your attention, and when you leave, I need you to say that was cheap. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I want to be on one of those
So-
tracks, bro. Because honestly, I already did some verses with him. I'm first, bro. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Still, no hating. Still,
all three,
but
yo.
when you do, honestly, no jokes aside, bro. Honestly, when you do your vibe, even if you do a new album or something, I would love to collaborate with you.
Yeah, we dropping rebel music, man.
You know what I mean? Well, we're more together than people know. So at the end of the day, I'll see you more than a lot
Locked
of these
in,
artists.
of course.
So we're locked in. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anything else? Like, what else you want to show the Calgary right now that look out forward to, or you said what you need to say?
At the end of the day, like I said, man, stay underrated, stay underestimated, be confident, you know, be concise. You know what I'm saying?
Persistence.
Don't you know, don't give in to doubt, because that is the demon. You know what I mean? And when you let your ideas out and the people you confide in and the energy that you put out there, a lot of it is there to like suppress your purpose, is to make you doubt and fear and comply. Right? Because at the end of the day, you know, music is there to free you from the battery that is life. Right? It's there to inspire a thought, a heart, and an action. You know, capture a moment, create a memory. And I just think that at the end of the day, I'm excited to bring, you know, my artists to the world, and I look forward to really giving Calgary something to be proud of.
You feel like Calgary supports you?
At the end of the day, Calgary's a place, you know. So it's not about support. I don't think I don't get support.
Yeah, for
you know what I mean. I get love at home. 100% I get love at home. Okay. You know what I mean, from the real ones. You know what I mean, and the gorillas in the midst, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I get love everywhere, but you have to lead by example.
Facts.
Right? Getting love, you know, getting gas and not taking off in the jet.
I like that.
Right? They're gonna give you gas. You
gas and not take it off in the jet.
You didn't take off in the
gas.
jet. You just on the tarmac. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I really look forward to, you know, staying underestimated.
How do you feel you underestimated? I don't think you are, but I know what you mean by that. I'm just fucking with you. I just started conversation. But yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like you know what you're doing, and I'm glad I had you on here. It's kind of got like on his confidence is crazy. Like I didn't see no artist come on here on that.
Got real personal, yeah.
This is what I'm gonna do.
I feel like we all did, yeah.
This is what I'm doing, you know. Shout out Jump Shot in the building. Clips in the building, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out
PGC, all the artists, you know what I'm saying? Shutdown Records, you know what I'm saying?
You have a label, don't you have a label? Right?
Shutdown Records
is you right there, right?
It's Calgary.
Shut them down!
Shut down? Midwest finest, you know what the finest shit.
Shit, this guy's out here trying to rhyme right now. To get him in the booth right now. So like, you got some new music coming on right now. We're gonna try to get you in the booth right now. Man. I got some. I'm only asking questions that I already know, but this is for your fans, bro. Don't get mad.
You know what?
He's gonna get in the booth and just drop a little special, you know, montage for you guys. People are like, "What the hell's montage?" I just made it up, but it sounded good. But yeah, so we're gonna try to get you in the booth. Is there anything else you want to say to the squad? Don't fuck around, bro. It is, yo, YYC, you know what
we
it
in
is?
the building, no ceilings.
We're in here, we got Khan in the spot, you know?
In the spot.
Confidential. Or
confidence.
Confidence, confidential.
Conversations.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm going off on the vibe, but yo, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, and big up Zach right now. I don't know the whole what do you call it, Instagram there for Zach? Zachary?
Zachary. It's hard to say his name. You gotta spell it, because if you say it.
Zachary.
We do one of these again.
Okay, yo, it's gonna be right here.
We're
right here. You know what I mean? You're posting to Zach right now, but you know what it is right now. Yeah, and you know you guys gotta go take in the whole podcast, because he had so much gems to drop, my man.
Like, comment, and share.
Not even know say it's a smart, sir. I'm joking, obviously.
Dance, man.
Yeah, you say it dance. All right, you don't know. Thank you guys for coming through. Bam, bam, bra, 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 bra.
thing about them standing here. Don't know how it go already. This is King Khan, the one and only and the only one. Midwest finest, you know what the finest. Confidence, mad thing. Man, remember this August 20. What? Man, shoot. August 16th, International Sound Clash. Boom. Don't know. No Money Entertainment, Wizology. Yeah. Confidence. Baby, you look good, you're
Bass got this.
Yeah. You me a fi get, gal. Love the way it set. Give me little noni. Cha. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. So hear me now, give me a little bit of the zoom, girl. Want it put on it. Any man want try hard for that? Better bring a army. Confidence when I take long chat. The girl them calling, Antoinette just start balling. When me should be darling. You me a fi get, girl. Don't know how it set, girl. Love the way it wet, girl. Give me a little bit of the zoom, girl. Want it put on it. You me a fi get, girl. Don't know how it set, girl. Love the way it wet, girl. Give me a little bit of the zoom, girl. Want it put on it, wet. Cha. You me a fi get, girl.
Bass got this.
Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. Girl, you wet like a tsunami, wet. Girl, you me a fi get. So hear me now. Give me a little bit of the zoom, girl. Want it put on it. Any man want try hard for that? Better bring a army. Confidence when I take long chat. The girl them calling. I'm gonna just start calling. When me should be darling.
Crazy. That was crazy. Yo, show that shit. That was crazy. Oh, like you did one of the best fucking performances on that. All right.